is 7:50 on the dot, and we told you that at 7:50 we would be talking to the man, or to the boy, the myth, the legend, to the young success, Mr. Cody Simpson, and it's true, he is on the phone. Good morning, Cody.
Mate, how are you?
I'm fantastic. You are. I just saw the TMZ video yesterday. They posted a video of you getting on the airplane, which means you're a success. Anytime somebody's interested in you just arriving at the airport, that's a good sign. But TMZ said you were off to do a little tour over across the pond. So are you currently in some exciting place overseas?
Mate, yeah. I'm in Manchester, England at the moment.
Very nice.
Got a show. Yeah, I got a show tonight. So I've been touring over here in Europe for a few days now. I'm going to be over here for like a month. So yeah, I'm having a good time. I'm on tour here with Justin Bieber and Carly Rae Jepsen. So we're doing some pretty big shows, and it's a lot of fun too. So.
Yeah, that's got to be awesome. That was the kind of the TMZ angle on it, was that you and the Biebs are friends, but that's not new news. I mean, you've been hanging out and working with Justin Bieber for years now, right?
Yeah, a little bit. We've been in the studio a couple of times and been touring for a few months now. So, yeah, it's been a good time.
Is it crazy? Obviously, I know the Bieber. You know, we've seen the film and stuff, and what his life is like, and it's absolutely crazy for him. You in Australia, I mean, here in America, it's like you're just kind of coming onto the scene. People are knowing who you are, learning a little bit more about you. But over in Australia, you are Bieber, essentially. So I mean, is it weird to live that life of like such a young man but being like one of the most famous people on that continent?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty crazy. It's cool to be able to like have the love from my home country, but also be able to go and see so many other places in the world,
Yeah, that's got to be awesome. Do you, when people call you like or refer to you as the Australian Justin Bieber, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Do you like that moniker or not like it? I
mean, like Bieber, he's an awesome guy, and I just want to be myself, I want to really establish my own name, and I'm especially with my album Paradise and this new music I'm working on. I really want to create like my own sound and create my own lane. But at the same time, like he's so successful and stuff. So it's definitely like it's for sure like a compliment.
Yeah.
But I really want to be me.
Exactly. That makes sense. And it's like, yeah, cool that you're comparing me to a guy that's that successful, but I'm also an artist trying to make a name for myself. So learn my name. It's Cody Simpson, everybody. Learn that name. Well,
yeah.
You're in the studio, you've got the album out, you've got a lot going on, but also you worked on the soundtrack for the Escape from Planet Earth movie. Is that true?
Yeah, I recorded this movie called Shine, this song called Shine Supernova for the movie. The movie came out last week, so it's pretty sweet. Great movie, actually. Awesome animated film. The song is like kind of spacey because the movie's about aliens and stuff. So yeah.
So you kind of went that route.
Yeah,
we had
kind of great in the movie.
We had Brendan Fraser on last week to talk about the film, but he didn't mention that you did a song. So now I'm offended by him. I think that should have been his first mention, was that he's in a movie that has a song on the soundtrack from Cody Simpson. He didn't mention it once. But he sounded like he might have been drunk, too, so really I can't fault him there. What is life, aside from touring? I'm going to give you, we're going to get to the point in the interview where I, as a unsuccessful radio DJ in Montana, United States of America, where I give you advice on your career and tell you how you're going to blow up. Before that, how is the rest of your life going? Aside from being in Europe and doing the touring, which has to be awesome, how's the rest of your life going? I mean, is business good, or is the love life good? Are you getting enough free time?
Man, like everything's good. Everything's pretty balanced. I get homesick sometimes, but there's certain things that you kind of sacrifice for other things, and I get to see the world. And I just turned 16, and I've already seen the entire globe. So
yeah,
it's pretty crazy that how many opportunities I've had, and it's still just the beginning. So I'm just gonna keep working hard and see where that takes me. Obviously, I've always been one to dream very big, and I've yeah, I mean,
you're doing it. That's what I want to know. How do you start? I mean, how do you go from the point where you're like, you know what, I'm talented on the guitar, or I've got a good singing voice, I like to express myself this way. How do you go from that point to the point where you have 4.2 million Twitter followers and, you know, your album debuts at number 12 on the Billboard charts? Like, how do you go from being a guy who decides you like to sing to the success that you are today? Like, who were you discovered by somebody? Did you just connect with the right people? What was the process like?
Mate, sometimes I still ask myself the same question. But I was discovered online, and it just, you know, literally the next day, I have like a record deal, and I'm making music, and, you know, dreams are starting to come true. So it's just, you know, sometimes I still like pinch myself about how like 3 years ago, like I really had no clue that, you know, 3 years from now I'd be over here like in England playing an arena tonight, you know.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. I'm sure nobody imagines that as they're like trying to set stuff up in their life and going like, oh, cool, I'll start making music, I might record an album. You don't assume like, oh, and I'll be playing, you know, sold out shows across the globe with Justin Bieber. Like, that probably is not on most people's radar as they begin to become musicians. So congratulations for that.
Thank you.
What parts of the world are you huge in? Because I would say, I mean, you still got room to grow here in the U.S., obviously, with name recognition and people getting to know you. Obviously, I'm sure you're huge in Australia. Are you just as big over in England and those places, or are you still kind of on the up and up over there?
I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I'm selling out all the same size shows that we play in the U.S. over here. So I've done some pretty big shows over in Japan and places like that. And I'm going to like Spain and places like that, which we're like selling out shows in. So I mean, it's pretty international.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I'm never content with where I am. Like I've always been want to take it the next step further. Like I'm never 100%. Like, you know, I always want to, you know, make it bigger and be better, you know. So.
Totally. Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's good, especially at your age, you know, to still be that hungry and want more success and to do it bigger and better. That's awesome. I always give people advice on, you know, having people get bigger here in the United States when I interview somebody foreign. And I say, for you, as a young man, the key to getting you in here in America is dating a super, super big celebrity. I need to know, are you still with Kylie Jenner? Because if that's going, I don't want to break that apart.
No, we're not together.
Okay. So then my next option is, I'm thinking for the news, you're friends with him, you can probably work it out with him and explain the purpose. Why are you and Demi Lovato not trying to start something up to get on the cover of Us Weekly?
Man, I mean, like, I'm 16. I don't know. Like, isn't she like 20? I mean, it could work, but I don't know.
That might be hard. I need another Selena. I'm trying to, like, Selena Gomez. There's got to be some. I mean, maybe date a little older and go with like a Miley Cyrus. But I think that's the key here in the United States.
You never know. She likes Australians. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking if you just hook up with some like super kind of megastar over here, even if it's not a megastar and it's like a mess, like if you start dating Lindsay Lohan, like it's just going to get you on all the tabloids. Everybody's going to know your name, and then they're going to start buying your music more over here and stuff. And when it happens, I would love for you or Taylor Swift. Somebody's suggesting, they actually said don't date Taylor Swift.
Like,
but
I could go like a Victoria's Secret model or something.
Yeah, exactly. If you date somebody like that,
like Eva Longoria, maybe.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Take it all the way.
She's a beautiful lady. I think if you make that happen, that will boost you here. And then I hope when you're just, you know, bigger than big could be, you think back and go, man, that fat, unsuccessful DJ from Montana, United States of America, he gave me some of the greatest advice of my career. So I think you should do that. But I also think you should just keep.
Thank you very much.
You should keep kicking ass and taking names right now, because you just turned 16, like you said, and you are doing a fantastic job of getting your name out there, getting your music out there. And I think it's only for people that were like, I've never heard of him. Why are you interviewing this guy? And I tell them, it's just the beginning, dude. It's only going to go up from here. So I think
man, like I'm still 16, and it's really just the beginning of the journey. So
exactly.
Like, I mean, I don't get offended when people like don't know who I am, because I have such like a dedicated fan base and stuff, and it's just like I'm just gonna keep on, making music, and hopefully it's just a matter of time.
When you've got millions of people literally who like you, and you're only going up from here, I mean, it could only get better. And you know it will. I know it will. We're gonna play your song "On My Mind." Would you do us the honor of introing that song, just being like, "Yo, it's Cody Simpson, and here's my song on Hot 101.9," and then we'll play it, so it'll sound cool, like we're friends.
And this song, I recorded this song before my voice broke, by the way. So.
Okay, just to clarify. Okay, we got that established.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Hey, this is Cody Simpson here, and you're listening to my song "On My Mind."
Perfect, my man. Cody Simpson, thank you so much for taking the time for us. Enjoy Manchester. Have a beer in Ireland with the Biebs for me, and tell him hi, by the way. He has no idea who I am, but just say, hey, some fat DJ from Montana wants me to say hi to you. Say the same thing to Carly Rae Jepsen, and much success to you, Cody. Thanks for taking the time for us this morning.
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
The Big J Show. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on Billings' #1 hit music station, Hot 101.9.